This is John chapter 1, verse 21 in the Interlinear, which I used to trust until I bought the Codex Sinaiticus, which is like one of the oldest manuscripts. And I started comparing things. And well, when the Son of God said that these scribes hid the truth from us, he was not lying. So this makes it appear as if John is denying being Elijah. Look how it reads. And they asked him, this is actually like, whom then you, Elijah, are? And he says, not I am. The prophet are you? And he answered, not. FYI, this is total trash. Don't believe it. So let me show you in the Codex Sinaiticus. This is it. John chapter 1, verse 21, one of the oldest manuscripts. See where it has these little T's? These are the things that they later, it's not in the translations that we have now. They added this later. And that's why it says omitted. They didn't omit it back then. Okay, that was before. They added it later to make it say what they wanted it to say. You know what? I always felt like, well, the Son of God, all knowing, most high, said John the Baptist was Elijah. That's enough for me. Maybe John didn't know who he was. Maybe John forgot his past life. That's just how I summed it up. But no, that's not true. The truth is, these evil, wicked scribes hid the truth from us. So what I did is I highlighted this and I translated it myself. And this is what it really says. And they asked again, not him. No, they changed that word. They asked again, whom not Elijah are? Say not in prophet are you? And he answered not. He didn't answer him. Kind of like the same thing Yahshua would do over and over again. Wouldn't answer them when they asked certain questions. In fact, the little wicked witch of the rest, Raven Wolf, wants to use this as an excuse to say that Jesus is not Christ. He's really not the Messiah, even though he did at other times confess who he was. But no, in the next sentence, John does confess that he is not Christ. He makes sure that to be known. But what these wicked scribes, and I'll just show you on this one. Let me show you what they did. I just kind of made this. This is the interlinear compared to what they did. So they changed again to him. Okay. And I think instead of whom, they put what. I think they put no instead of not here. Then they added a whole nother word. Okay. And then they subtracted a word. And yeah, they just totally tore this whole thing up. But again, this is what it says. And they asked again, whom not Elijah are? Say not and prophet are you? And he answered not. So stop trusting the scribes. How many times did Yahshua Jesus say the scribes literally hid the kingdom of heaven from us? What does that mean? The treasure, the buried treasure, that's the word of God. That's the truth. They hid the truth because by knowing the truth is what sets us free, but they hid it. So when God says something and somebody else contradicts it, always go with what the word of God says, no matter what.